Alright, we are live. Let's see how this is. I think I need to lower my mic a bit and just talk louder so it doesn't pick up as much on my computer volume. Not entirely sure though. We'll see. But yeah, we're live. Let's get right into it for those watching after the fact, since well, no one's gonna show up live. Today we're gonna be building endymion combo. I don't know if this is even gonna work. Okay, it might have been a bit too ambitious with the title, but synchro endymion, that's the goal for today. The theory is quite simple. Okay, the theory is quite simple. Servant of Endymion is the best card in Yu-Gi-Oh! So there must be a way to make it good. Alright, that's the extent of the theory. Whether or not it will work, we'll see. This is a template, essentially. Probably want an upstart in here as well, even though it loses harder to draw. This deck is going to lose to draw. Okay, there's not much I can do about that. For synchrons, so we'll start with 3 of each. Probably drop them down to 1. Jet we might play depending on if we play Runix, because Sleipnir is crazy. Yeah, that, and then we might play these. These aren't spell counters though, because it won't resolve if I have a servant on field, and it's pretty bad to draw into them, so not sure if it's good in this kind of deck. Let's just start with them at 2 though. 3 might be too much. We want the deck to be extremely competent going second. So we're going to play a bunch of cards that help us do that. Like these. Like the cash cards. The cash money cards for real. I don't think Unicorn's actually that crazy going second. It's okay, but I don't think it's the best thing ever. Let's also watch our own stream real quick. Okay, let's just do that. We'll get a viewer in here. Hopefully boost it in the algorithm a little bit. You don't subscribe to yourself on YouTube. So dumb. Come on, I want to watch my own videos. Okay. Let's leave a like as well. You know how it is. Drop our 1 like. Hopefully we'll get some more viewers in here. A little bit of lag on my computer. Not the best. Keep our preview live so we can see what's going on. Alright. Now, there is a glaring problem here. We already don't quite have enough as many... we already don't have quite as many spells as I would like. Might cut this to 1 for now. Okay. Well, how do we remedy that? Let's play Terraforming. These are honestly just really good for making Beyond the Pendulum as well. But let's see. We can play Scareclaw. How big of a Scareclaw engine do we want, though? That's the question, right? I could honestly play 2 of these, or even 3 of these, but I probably only want 2. Play Vice of Starfrost. Because then I can play these cards as well and set rotation. How do you spell Calarium? Like that. And set rotation. Cut this to 1. Okay. Build a bit of the extra deck up so we can see what we're doing. I think I want an Illusion of Chaos. It's an extra copy of Souls and an extra target, because we will actually go through both of these quite often. One Astralouds. Amritara. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Okay. This looks nice. 2 Celine's probably enough. We want Barone. Okay. This is probably sufficient for testing purposes. I don't know if I'll even play this. I only have my Assault Synchron as a target. Nah, we need like Cross Shape still. And like Despotter, I guess. Maybe Crimson Dragon. Oh, we'll start with this. Let's see how this does. That is a broken hand. Wow. Okay. Well, it's good to start testing with something really nice. See where it leads. As crazy as it sounds, I might cut Griffin Rider. That sounds really dumb though, but I should put this in defense. What am I doing? Okay. I might actually normal this. I want to do an Ancient Fairy line though. Screw it, we'll just go for it. I want to see where this takes us. So we pop this. We add Calarium. Right. It's just a free spell counter for me. Gives me a Visus. And then I can resolve Servant. Right, get myself an Abductor. Oh, there's no way that happened. There's just no way that's what happened. What the fuck, game? Are you okay? Why'd you mill the souls, huh? I forgot to put Beyond the Pendulum, I just realized. But there is a lot of potential to these lines. Okay, well. Let's think. How do we make this deck actually good? I like Vice's Starfrost. I like this line a lot. But I also want to use Amritara as our Vice's Starfrost to go straight into Lightheart. I think that's a very strong play. But if we draw the cash, we kind of don't need to because we have Scare Cash. If I cut the Griffin Rider, the idea is I can just go for Enchantress. But this does still help going second. It is a 7, which is not the worst level. It's actually a pretty good level. The idea with Rykard is that it's a 4. Okay, well. We could also approach this from a slightly different angle. We can try to treat Servant as insulation. Play it that way. Okay. Let's think. What is another engine I can sort of throw? I can try to put in Runic. I do have a decent extra deck. Well, I want Charmers, but maybe I don't need them. I might not even need a second Selene. I might not even need a Cross Shape Astrolabe. Though those are really good, and I like them a lot for going second, especially. I might not even need Croc, because we're not getting Assault Synchron all that often. If at all, really. Try cutting our ratio significantly. Okay. KK. If we try to put in Runex, they will add a lot. In terms of our ability to extend, and we go second. We'll try it for now. It also gives us very consistent access to field spells, which I find a very positive aspect, I guess. So yeah, we'll try that. If we're gonna play Runex, we're gonna want a lot of Runex, basically a whole deck worth. I really like the Kashtiras. I don't want to cut them. But I might cut Fenrir to 2. Okay, now we have a very different style of deck, right? Now our deck has some focus on discarding with the Runics. Has an extreme amount of spells. Let's see where this leads. Might lead us somewhere very good. It might lead us somewhere very horrible. Let's just see where this leads. We also now have a bit more utility with the cash even, because I can use the search as a discard fodder. But you notice we don't have a tuner in this hand, so it's going to be quite awkward to really get anything done. So we're going to want to go for the Hugin here. The Hugin's going to want to discard this. And then we really want to draw some cards. I agreed with the Abductor for now. This is looking like a Saryuja deck. Okay, let's protect our Fenrir, I suppose. Yes, use this effect to draw 2. That is a very good draw. Okay. It is interesting how far this deck can try to go. The fact that Abductor is a 4 is feeling very, very nice. Use this to give ourselves a field spell. Using our field spell. Oh, but we can't pop Hugin, right? But you know what we can do to get rid of Hugin? This is an insane play. We can go for the Amritara. Amritara can go ahead and search an arrival even. Actually, that loses a draw. Oh, I should have went for Riker. Okay. But then we can just go for it straight for the Baron. Go for this. 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 It would have been nice if we could have triggered the Clarion, but it's not meant to be. Well, this play does kind of nothing because we already have the arrival, but there's clearly a lot of potential here in terms of where we can take this. So this might be the angle we're trying to get at it from, but the Runics, you see, are slightly annoying. In the sense, if I draw multiple, I want to go for Hugin, but if I go for Hugin, there's actually very few ways to get it out of the EMZ, right? And I want to open up the EMZ for my Scareclaw plays. I desperately want to do that. Way I could is with a level 6 tuner. So if I have Vices already, but that's... not sure. If I have Vices already, it's very easy to get it off the field. Okay, well, let's try this hand. So much Runic. Just takes a while to play Runics. I don't want to wait. It seems like every hand is quite good. We do have a decent amount of go second options. How does this look? We don't have a Pendulum. A low Pendulum count probably is the way to go because cash is still a deck. But you see the problem with Runic here, right? You see the problem with Runic is that it conflicts with my other engine, that being Kashtira / Scareclaw. It really does conflict with my Scareclaw engine. I'm not able to do everything that I want if I can't open up the EMZ. Like, there might have been an angle where I don't even get right card there. I should have just gotten, what's it called? Vices to clear the EMZ to make more runic plays. But, I mean, this is quite good. Revolution Synchron does seem extremely good in this deck. That is a nice plus. I can go for Fountain. Ooh, I can go for Fountain. Because Amritara is going to get us the Proto Rhino or the Calarium. And then that can get us Device's Starfrost. Ooh, yes, that's very interesting. Because then from here you can make a variety of plays. I should have summoned Griffin a while ago. I don't think it would have messed anything up with the zones. Sort of does, actually. Sort of does. Because what we sort of want to do is trigger a runic to draw two. There is also an angle where you just keep the runics instead. Like, that's just 2 interruptions. And we wouldn't have to sacrifice our battle phase immediately. So we can sort of make that decision. But, like, come on, drawing cards is beautiful. Come on. Come on, man. Okay. What does Arcgrave look like? Okay. There's, again, a variety of plays that can be made here. I don't have Mask or Saryuja. Like, Saryuja here would actually be kind of crazy. You would just use these 4. I'm suffering from success. I have too many good plays. How do I make Baron? 6 plus 4? Sure. You can also go, we can go 8 plus 2. Okay, that's definitely correct. Yeah, it's easy to forget that that one's a tuner. So we can go for Dispotter here.
Changed my way on eating bananas. I've changed it to just, what are you doing?
Alright, let's see.
Okay, Cody, come on. Let's go get you straightened out.
Alright, let's see here, and then go into this, trigger cross shape, summon Revolution Synchron. We go for an Apo line here. There's still a lot we can do. Like, we can pretend this is Apo, get a lot of follow up. It's interesting, it's interesting. I can go here, get a Mighty Master, place spell counters, this can go ahead, search Jackal, now I pretend that this is 3-mat Apo. Pen summon our Jackal. Activate this. Activate a rival. This is obviously like a weird play. But yeah, then we clear this off our own field. And we resolve Mighty Master for 6. This is definitely like overextending, but it's just an idea of what the deck can do. Probably pop both there, or even all 3 to get a counter here. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negates. Not the best though. Obviously we could have done a lot better, but that hand didn't actually feature any real starters. It was just cash cards plus runic cards. And we were able to go so far with just that. So maybe this has more credit than more promise than I initially gave it credit for even. But you see, there are situations like this where you're not really able to clear your EMZ, which are very annoying. Like, what exactly is the plan here? Get a runic. And then what? Like, tribute over it? Probably. Special. Chain block. Remember, we can't use this Jackal either. It's kind of just sitting there. It's link fodder, I suppose, for beyond, maybe even. See if I go Revo versus if I go this. Try Revo. I want to see how far I can combo. No, I misplayed though. I need to keep the token until I do my summons. Yeah. Okay, Adventure doesn't feel the best in here. It does provide level 4s, but it adds some bricks. It is a pretty big engine. There is some... I do want to play more Revolution Synchrons. The Revolution Synchron is good with Adventure though. That's the problem, right? I can cut like this and this even. That lowers my ceiling a little bit, but we can try to play for the follow-up. We can also go for something like a Twin Saw. Yeah, there's a lot that we want to play. Not a lot of space for all of it. Something like this could be quite good. I can even try to play 3 Abductor in that case as like a normal summon. 1 illusion is all we'll ever need. If even that. And play a couple more runics. In this case, we're using Abductor as our 4 because it is something I can normal summon. I could also just use Gary as a 4 whenever we need to. That's another angle. I should normal that. Well, yeah, because if I scale, it doesn't really combo, right? Like, this is kind of a dead end. Not gonna, honestly, it's kind of a dead end. Because, yes, I can search Mighty Master and then pen summon and then make him play that way, but it's not exactly ideal. I can do this line. Then I sort of lose to a hand trap, but let's just say we do that because our hand kind of sucked. And then we draw 3 more runics, right? And then what happens? We can go... If we go Servant, we have no play. Because we can't clear this. We don't have a level 5 Synchro. Now, let's pretend we did. Let's say we played Librarian. Then we could potentially keep playing. Potentially make a comeback. If we go for Beyond the Pendulum, then we can Pendulum summon our Abductor. What would that accomplish though? Because we'd still have our EMZ locked. We'd have no way to clear it. Yeah, I don't think that does much. Honestly, I shouldn't have used the, yeah, because this does nothing in my hand. I shouldn't have, because I would have gotten it with this. I shouldn't have even used Ancient Fairy to change my field spell. I would have a draw 3 here. Yeah, that was a misplay. Could also use this to pop, but obviously it's just way better to make Baron from this stage. Ooh, Gary like can't be destroyed, right? Yeah, it's so dumb. Oh, I'm like stuck. That's a light. Frick. This is like fine, but I would like to go much further. Okay. Well, if I played for a rival, I'd have no Scareclaw to summon. Twin Saw does absolutely nothing, though. Wow. That is not great, huh? I wonder, then, what was the correct play from this position? Because we can go over a Runic, right? You just cannot be destroyed by card effects. Why is that there? There's actually so much anti-synergy between Runics and Vices. It's incredible. What if we cut our Scareclaw package? But then what would we search with Amritara? That's the question, right? When we search Hero Elements... Because it searches anything that mentions Vice's Star for us. So that includes Pearl Rhino. That also includes something like Sully X Cream. Okay, maybe. But that's a lot worse in other situations. We go for Manadium, possibly. Yeah, we can try to go for Manadiums. The Scareclaws have so much synergy with the Kashtira, though. What if we didn't play any of those? What if we just cut all these? Said, okay, there's too much anti-synergy here that I don't want to deal with. Then we can also cut this. Also cut this. And then we say, okay, play this. Not sure I want any hammers, honestly. And then, because I'm pretty sure the Obsession and the Imaginings also names it. Yeah, it does. Could say, okay, instead of those, right, we play these. We probably still want a Vice Star for us in that case. But we say, yeah, no Scareclaw line. We can't handle it's too bricky. These give me more tuners. I could probably justify level 4 Synchro in this case. Something like a Cupid Pitch. I could even play like a Sangin. A Librarian. Now, not playing what am I trying to say? Not playing a thing not playing what's it called, bro? I don't know why my brain's just blanking on this. An Astrolabe in this position is somewhat questionable. We could even try to cut these, but it's not that ambitious right now. But we can definitely give this a try at least. See where it can lead us before making a decision. See, this would be so good if I had Scareclaws. See the problem here? This would be so good if I had Scareclaw. I don't have Scareclaws. But this would be so good if I did. This would be unbelievably good if I had Scareclaws. Well, let's see how far we can go without. I don't play any Vanadium spell traps, do I? No. Well, what would it even be? Imaginings? That's like it, right? You go for this. It comes back. We can go for Dispotter. We don't have a Banish. We go for this. Where does that lead? Absolutely nowhere. Or, wait. We add this. We can special the Vices like this. It doesn't go anywhere though. Hold on a second. We go for the Abductor. And we're one spell off, huh? See, if we had Scareclaw, we'd have so many spells here. Yeah, like maybe we still need it. I can't justify not playing Cash if I'm playing Scareclaw, because Cash is way too good as Scareclaw. Okay, this is very difficult. This is extremely difficult. Not sure what the plan is at all. Now, we didn't draw any Runics in that case, which did make it a little more frustrating. We could cut this engine, I guess, to a lower count like this. Potentially even cut the Vices completely. What other Vanadium spell traps are there? There's just Imaginings, huh? Imaginings is a very good card, but it can be bricky. So I'm not sure if I want to play. In that hand, in that case, it would have been very good, but typically, I'm not sure. Now, if you draw a hand like that, it's obviously broken. Obviously, a ton you can do in a hand like that. Gonna pretend we don't have the tuning here, see where that takes us. Yeah, we're putting tuning's like not a card because it is pretty broken here, but we already know how the Ancient Fairy combo goes. We're trying to do something without it. Say in this case we go for Gary. Hugo might have still been better. We can also... How much attack is on Sleipnir? 15. Okay, so that doesn't quite trigger that. Okay. We go here. Go for Meek. Oh, we don't have a 6, do we? Huh. If we did, still wouldn't do very much, would it? Nah. Gosh, is a dead end. Okay. If we summon Hugin, we'd have Cupid Pitch, so actually I misplayed. Because then we go 10 there, and then we get a... Well, very normal. Okay, this was like kind of bad. Actually, no, I had a much better play there. With like the Runics. The Runics seem to do their own thing. They don't seem to be really helping this deck. This particular deck that much. Let's try cutting a lot of this. Let's go back to the drawing board. Because, yeah, this isn't quite working the way I wanted to. Maybe like Runic Vanadium itself is quite good. But, yeah, as a combination with Pendulum, I'm not seeing it. What if we play more into the Pendulums? So that's my next idea. Cut all of these for now, because it's just... Yeah, it's not meshing that well. Okay. 3 Abductor seems to mesh quite well with. Oh, for one thing, like, Allure is quite good, I think, because of this. Illusion can help us bridge with Small World. But I don't like playing Small World and testing, at least, just because it kind of messes me up. To clarify, it messes me up because I have to think. And I don't really want to... I want to try to get some theory in. So we'd rather not. Okay, what else can we play? We can still play Cash for like spell counters. But just to be clear, we need something to make with it. Oh, we need something to search with Amritara. Well, we can reintroduce Vices. Could even just be this. Just to make Baron, like not even to make any complex lines. The Scareclaw cards are quite good though. I don't have problems with playing them necessarily. How does this differ from normal endymion? Does it even differ that much? Maybe not, maybe not. Cut these for sure. Absolute vortex, cross shape. Could even play desires, I mean. We'd risk losing a little bit. These only searching vices is kind of bad, I guess. We can play a small Vanadium engine. Well, the question then is, like, why? Alright, is this necessary? What does it accomplish, necessarily? What does one Calarium do? If I have a pen summon or a normal, I can go for this. Add this. Does that lead anywhere until we get this thing? No, it really doesn't. So then is it worth playing? Not sure. Because, yeah, that's true. I mean, searching vices, I mean, it doesn't do anything, necessarily, right? Yeah, not exactly. What does searching vices even accomplish? Nothing. It accomplishes nothing. So why would we want to do it? Getting Abscission also doesn't do very much. I guess it's a +1. But is that worth playing random bricks to accomplish? I don't think so. But these other options are not very good either. But I need something for Amritar to search. It's a free search. And it's gonna be a spell activation. Okay, that actually does a lot. That's perhaps a sufficient reason to play a card. I don't want to play any traps. This is endymion. At least play a second though, right? So it's like worth searching. Those won't be out for a while, so I can't even consider them. I mean, what would he cut? Allure? Like this? Let's try it. That hand's too good. This hand is complete trash. Let's see if we can make this work. This deck is actually crazy. There's like no shot we can make this work though. It's too dog. Except it is like a lot of combo cards, so it might not be that bad. This is definitely our normal here. This searches us another Fenrir probably. Well then. Maybe it's not that bad. Oh, I'm like out of good cards to summon though. Oops. How many spells we got engraved? Just 2. Well, if we had Spirit Claws, this would be crazy, but we don't. We can pen these 2. We don't have a 4 though. Oh, we could, maybe we could have made it be online. I know this is hella weird, but like double Fenrir. You know, it's not the worst. I made my Vortex live. That's not the worst. Not the best. Could be broken, but it sort of worked. It sort of worked. Okay. There's promise here. Yo, we got 2 views. That's crazy. Whoever came on, you're the GOAT. Thank you. Thank you for watching my stream. Thank you so much. I'm a gambling man. This is gonna fail miserably. Should have just went for Mighty Master, but go big or go home, baby. Oh, we're going home. If we just got Mighty Master there, we'd pen 4, kind of make a good board. Yeah, okay. Got too ambitious. Desire's kind of crazy in here. Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten a Synchron yet. Okay. We gotta play a hand with a Synchron. Come on. Yeah. Let's see. How's this gonna happen? I'm actually somewhat satisfied with this deck. It's kind of good. We're gonna go greed mode. Actually, Unicorn was probably just way better there. So it gives me an extra spell counter, which I desperately need. Yeah, I desperately need that spell counter. What am I doing? Because I can't summon this. Make an early Baron. Like, I'm gonna have to draw something, a spell I can use here. That works. So, see, now I can't really resolve Ancient Fairy the way I'd like. It's just awkward. Yeah. I can draw 3. If I am Retard, that does nothing. If I don't play... I probably need to just play Scarecrow in this deck. Drawing 3 is kind of fun though, isn't it? This is my follow-up now. Like, you just chill on this. Yeah, it's kind of chill, but like, no, we're not doing that, obviously. Okay, we'd have to... Yeah, we gotta play Scarefall. There's no two ways about it. We can maybe even still play Desires. That's probably Copium. The Revo didn't feel that crazy there. It's gonna be a bit better now, obviously, that we have this, but yeah. Because this forces us to do a lot. We have to incorporate Astrolabe into the build. We have to do a lot. The unicorns were feeling super nice, but what if I didn't quite need them? They help me with spells, but so does the Scareclaw in theory. Like, maybe this is just the best deck, you know, you still have... You still have a decent amount of going second cards. Sort of? Not really, though. Not really, but, we have this, we have... Yeah, we have some potential to go second. It's definitely not the best, but... For what it is... Okay, this was a misplay. I was supposed to summon Fenrir. Let's say the Fenrir summon got negated. Somehow. We're going second, alright? We have to use Fenrir for other things. And we also don't have a Rise Heart. We probably want to play a Rise Heart if we want to beat Cash. I guess we could side it in theory. But I'd rather main it, obviously. Like, here you have the ideal situation, you know what I mean? Where the pieces just sort of click into place. Yeah, a ton of spell counters. Oh, come on. You know, like, yeah, sometimes things just start clicking into place. Things just start working. Would have liked to have some cards that weren't dead, but, you know, it's a fact of life. We're gonna have dead cards, it's fine. If I drew a scale, we'd be insanely well off, because then we could just go for Beyond, Pen Summon, this from hand, most importantly. We're chilling, but we're kind of bad at the game, so it's just how it is. But yeah, I mean, from here, it's quite a few plays. Does an 8 tuner ever do anything? No, right? Unless we play Crimson, which we should. Which maybe we should. I'm totally out of space. If I make Astra loud, there'd be nothing to bring back because I got no space. But like, this is a very good board. I could go for a Celine. We have like a rival engrave. Where's Cross Sheep? Huh? Did I forget? Okay. Can't make dark. Can make another Celine? Yeah, okay. Now we can't use Twin Sawyers. I definitely like misplayed a little bit, but I mean, I wasn't paying that much attention, so this is like fine. Yeah, it's like fine. I could. There was a way for me to end on like a Scareclaw there, probably. I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, very good board. Very good board. We need cross. We have Cross Sheep. Where did it go? Huh? What? Okay. Well, I don't know. I literally don't know what happened. This deck seems very good. I might just end the stream here. Like, I think we found a very interesting way to play this. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. That looked quite good. Oh god. Bro, like when you train abs, you never feel tired after, because it's like nothing, bro. The set's like 10 seconds long. But then, the next day you're dead. It's crazy. Like you go to sleep, you wake up, you're done. You can't move. It's actually wild. Let's think. Like, how well would these hands be going second, though? Like, okay. If you draw 3 tuning, it's still not the end of the world. At least it's not once per turn, but it feels kind of bad. Yeah, like, there's hands without go second options, which kind of sucks, but what do you, it's Pendulum, come on. Endymion combo, I think we worked it out. I don't know how, but I think that just works. It has, like, a lot of nuance, a lot of potential. There are some weaknesses, mostly in the extra deck. Like, we just don't have quite as much as we want, but I think for our purposes, it's fine. You don't need that many negates. Okay. Yeah. Let's edit our title because we're not playing Endymion anymore. I don't think. Want to build Draco Slayer next? Yeah, probably. Could just play this. This deck's super fun. But Draco Slayer Synchro, let's try it. So we start with 3 of all the Draco Slayers. along with some of the extra deck cards. And then we play Synchrons. Assault, Revo, maybe Jet, and then Tuning. And then we say, okay, well, this is going to be a field spell deck. Definitely. Almost no way around that. What are the best field spells? Magispector? Like, probably not. But maybe? Kashtira. Fenrir's already so good in this deck that probably a good idea. Unicorn also quite good in this deck, because this deck really does want to make Beyond the Pendulum a lot more, because you're more likely to actually have scales in hand, because you just play more scales. Again, we're trying to make Amritara, because that is incredibly good. Instead of Croc, I think we want to make Braver Dragon, because Durendal is able to search ourselves Ignis. That's very good. Start with the basics. Work our way up from there. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, this is just a Kashtira hand. I can't do anything with that. Let's say Fenrir adds Unicorn. And then here's the beauty of Skyris. Pop Fenrir. Add Revo. And then we get Unicorn back, because we can just summon from hand. And then we birth back our Fenrir. Like, that's extremely powerful. That's an extremely powerful 2-card combo. For how basically simple it is to pull off. Then there's a few plays we can go for from here. We can go for this, pop this, add this. We can, no, we don't play Baron because we're stupid. Okay. Normal this, go for Ancient Fairy. That's probably the play. The nice thing is, right, if we get sort of stopped at any point, we can always, not with this hand, because the can't pen summon here, but there is like some way we can recover usually from getting interrupted by just going for a pendulum play. And that's the theory. Like here, okay, we don't have access to a pendulum, but we can get one. There, we could have even went Dark, Selene, get that, go beyond, yeah. Because we got a good mill. I do want to make a tier pendulum deck at some point still. Tier pen is not dead, never dies. Oh, I misplayed. Oh, there's no real better way, but we can only pen summon one now, huh? Actually, no, we can make Selene. Yeah. It won't have its effect trigger, but I'll at least be able to pen summon more. And I misplayed, as you can see. Should have summoned this, because I forgot I couldn't actually make Ignis here. There's a lot here, but my extra deck isn't complete enough to make any of those plays. That's why. No big deal. Yeah. There's nothing here. Okay. Harbinger. Maybe Savage, but probably not even. What does the entrainment do again? Okay. This makes Crimson Dragon. Fuck it. Yeah, baby. Alright. Yeah, there's like a lot we want to play, and like we can't fit all of it. Well, that's yeah. There's too much I want to play here, so we gotta compromise. I don't even have Apo. Yeah, well, that's just too much. Cut these. We need an access code at least. Okay, maybe this. We can't really make these spot there. Can, but not that consistently. This doesn't do anything though. Not really. Could put this back in. Yeah, I really want to play like Zeus or even like Arise Heart, but not in this particular build at least. Just wouldn't work. Fenrir plus Iris, just unreal. It's a crazy combo. This hand's crazy awful. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Who am I kidding? Of course I can do something with it. Because we got the gosh dang Braver Dragon play, okay? It'd be interesting if I got like another equip spell to play, but oh, oops, I was supposed to use its effect to search. Cause then I can go Skyris and then have a bunch of play. Yeah, okay. Oops. But this deck seems promising. Okay. I'm feeling a bit tired, so I think we'll end stream there. Not a bad stream. Hopefully, hopefully all 0 viewers really liked it. That's me out for today, guys. Take care, y'all.